Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm a yoga instructor and a cat mom. And today we are going to be doing a good morning yoga flow. So go ahead and get comfy, maybe grab some pajamas. I flowed in my pajamas. I had some tea before and I'm finishing it now. And whether you're doing this in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, just really think about allowing this flow to kind of be a fresh start. A fresh start to the day, a fresh start to the week. And really enjoy it, make it yours. So if something doesn't feel right, go ahead and make any adjustments, make any changes to the pose, to the flow that makes this feel comfortable for you and makes this your flow. All right, I will see you on our mats. So once you're ready, we're going to come ahead and come to a seat. Just getting comfortable on our mat, rocking our sitting bones out from under our glute muscles. So just rocking side to side. Find those sweet, sweet bones right under the glutes. And once you've found them, go ahead and just take your knees wide, placing one foot on top of the other, or maybe one foot in front of the other. And then we'll come into the breath, taking a big inhale. Fill yourself up with as much breath as possible and then roll your shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down. One more time. Inhale, take a big inhale. Roll the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down. And just sink into your seat, allowing your attention to come into the breath. Really noticing your breath here, feeling the breath moving through the nose, all the way down into the chest cavity. Or maybe the breath even moves all the way into the stomach, all the way down into the fingers and the toes. And just feel your life force, the energy that comes in with the breath. Filling you up with this sweet, sweet love and warmth. And then exhale, follow that energy, that love and that warmth back up and out of the body. See if you can follow the whole exhale all the way down to the last whisper of a breath, moving out the nostrils, filling up the space around you with your life force, with your energy, your love, and your warmth. Filling up this sweet, sweet space, creating a safe place for you to flow, for you to feel comfortable, to move, to wake up your body, and to just be thankful in having the opportunity to move, having the opportunity to start a new day. And then on an inhale, we'll start to reach the hands up. We'll stretch up. We'll reach for the ceiling and feel free to keep the eyes closed or maybe you blink them open. And while we're here, instead of finding this curl in the spine, think about pulling belly in towards spine so that the spine is still straight over the hips, shoulders stacking over hips, wrists stacking over shoulders. You're in this one straight line up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, start to bring the elbows down in line with the shoulders. So elbows in line with shoulders, wrists are going to be on top of elbows. And take a big inhale as you start to pull the heart through the arms. Elbows are going to start to pull together behind you. Imagine you're trying to crack a walnut in between your shoulder blades. And then exhale, pull the core even more in as you bring elbows together in front of you, chin to chest. Maybe you even reach forward, really pulling the core in as much as possible as you stretch the hands to the front of the room. Inhale, come through center. Pull the heart through the arms, elbows together behind you into our seated cow. Exhale, come into seated cat. Push the spine back. reach forward, pull chin to chest, engage core. Inhale through cow. Exhale into cat. We'll just do this 2 more times of each. Inhale, really opening up the heart, engaging the shoulder blades back together, and then exhale, finding that nice release of the spine, nice release of the head down, but still keeping the core and arms engaging. One last time, inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. And then this time as we inhale, we reach up, we stretch up, and then exhale, take your right hand down in front of you and your left hand back behind you. Inhale, reach them forward. Exhale, let them find the mat behind you in the left leg. Inhale, find some length. Imagine you're feeling a string pulling your head up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you engage the core and twist a little bit deeper into the pose, maybe even looking over that left shoulder. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, engage the core, and maybe you twist a little bit deeper. One more big inhale. One more big exhale. And then inhale, we come back through center. We inhale, reach up. Exhale, let the arms drop to a T as you open to the right. Inhale, the arms reach in opposite directions. And then exhale, the back hand finds the floor. The front hand finds the thigh. As you inhale, feel your string pull you up. Rise up. Exhale, pull core in towards spine. And then see if you can maybe even pull it up towards collarbones. As you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Feeling free to, again, maybe you look over that right shoulder. As you inhale, find some length in the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, you twist. And then inhale, we come back to center, we reach up, we stretch up, and then exhale, make your way to tabletop. Either rocking over the knees or sinking down onto one hip and crawling yourself forward. Bringing hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under hips. See if you can spread your fingertips as wide as possible. And then check in with your elbows. Are your elbows facing out in front of you? If so, see if you can smile them in towards each other. So the center of your elbow is going to be smiling into the center of the right elbow, to the left center, smiling into the right center. And then we have our feet either untucked or tucked. Core is pulling in, fingers as wide as we can get them. And then inhale, we drop the stomach. We shine the hips back and we pull heart through the arms. Imagine you're trying to get heart center to touch the wall in front of you. Exhale, push through the hands. Rise the spine up, pull chin into chest. Engage core as much as possible. Inhale through our cow. Exhale, push down through the hands. Rise the whole spine up. Try to get that spot in between the shoulder blades to touch the ceiling. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat, and maybe you just start to rock back and forth. So rocking the hips back. Inhale, pulling down through cow as you rock the chest forward. Shoulders moving over wrists. Exhale, send it up into cat. Maybe send the hips back towards the heels. Making a little dance out of our cat and cow is taking any movements that feel good, whether it's this or whether it's something completely different. Taking these next 3 cat-cows however you wish. Inhaling, coming into your cow, making your way there again, however it feels good this morning. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, pull the stomach down, heart through the arms. Exhale, send it back. One last time, we inhale through our cow. Exhale, we send it back into cat. And then if you have your slippers on or your socks still on, go ahead and just place them to the side as you take them off. Tuck the toes, walk the hands, just 1/2 of a print forward. Tuck the toes and start to lift the knees off the mat as you come into a high plank. So high plank is really the foundation of our downward facing dog. So I like to stop here before ever coming into down dog. Taking feet hip distance. Hands are under the shoulders, fingers are still as wide as you can get them. Core is pulling in, and up. And we're not letting the hips rise up or sink down below center. Imagine you're trying to hold a tea or a glass of water on your back. Finding a nice flat back and pushing up through the arms. Take a big inhale, exhale, start to rise the hips up, coming into this upward, upside down V shape. And then we bend into the knees, pedaling out the foot. Maybe this is your first downward dog of the day. Maybe this is your first downward dog you've ever taken. So just take a moment to pedal out the feet, to really wake up the legs and the spine. And then whenever you're ready to come to a still dog, rise onto tippy toes and take a deep bend in the knees, bringing stomach towards thighs. Maybe bend so deep that stomach and thighs actually touch. Really sending your sitting bones, those two hard bones in the center of your butt, up towards the ceiling. Rooting down through the hands as much as possible and keeping core pulling in and up. And you can either stay here, or as you exhale, you can play with straightening the legs and sending the heels down into the mat. Keeping all of that engagement. So keeping the arms and the hands engaging down, the core pulling in, and then see if you can pull knees up towards your face. Engaging the thighs and the quads here in downward facing dog. We'll take 2 big inhales and 2 big exhales. And then if you're not already, go ahead and raise back up onto tippy toes. Bend into the knees and look forward. And then we'll all start to walk the feet 1 step in, and then just start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Taking a deep bend in the thighs so that your fist can be placed in between your big toes. This is taking feet to hip distance. And once you're there, keep that deep bend of stomach and thighs touching. And just take opposite arm into opposite hand and start to rock side to side. Coming into our ragdoll, shifting the weight between one foot and then the other, or maybe even rocking back and forth, shaking the head yes or no. And then we'll let the hands fall wherever they naturally fall. So maybe that's not the floor, maybe that's the shins or the ankles, or maybe even up by the knees. Wherever it is, find it and root down through your feet as much as you possibly can. Engage all the way up from the heels, up the legs and into the core. And then inhale, rise halfway. Hands will slide up the shins as you braid shoulders in one line to the hips. Thinking about that glass of water on your back. See if as you inhale, you can come into that cow pose. Send the hips back, let the stomach drop, pull the heart through the arms, look to the front of your mat. Exhale, see if you can keep all of that engagement as you fold. Keeping core pulling in and up, we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise halfway. Find your cow pose, pull the heart through the arms, shine the hips back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway up. And maybe this time for a nice good morning wake, you reach the arms forward. Smiling, laughing, exhale, fold. Make your way into your ragdoll, so take a deeper bend in the legs. Opposite hand into opposite arm 1 more time. Rock side to side. Let everything go. As you start to take a deeper bend in the knees, the hands find the floor, chin pulls in the chest, and then use the bent knees to start to spring you up, but moving like a caterpillar, rolling up. Keeping core pulling in so that you can easily stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Moving as slow as you possibly can. And when you get there, as you get there, inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down as hands come to your side, palms facing forward. And take a moment here to say thank you 3 times. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanking yourself Thanking whatever you believe in for waking you up this morning, for giving you the opportunity to start a new day, to have a new opportunity at life. Stay here as long as you wish. Really feeling yourself rising up with every inhale and sinking into your feet with every exhale. Feeling your life force, your breath and your energy, filling up your body and the space around you. And then we'll take one big inhale and we'll reach up. We'll stretch up, look up. Exhale, come to Namaste, hands at heart center. And take this moment to set an intention for your day, for your week, for whatever you wish. Alright, thank you all so much for flowing with me, and please feel free to continue to move on your mat, or you can always choose to just finish your class here, go about your day, and again, just whichever you choose, whether that's continuing to flow on your mat or moving throughout the rest of your day, really hold that intention that you just set and allow it to move with you throughout the rest of your day, throughout the rest of your flow. Whatever you are deciding to do, please hold that intention in your heart or in the back of your mind and allow it to move with you. But anyways, thank you all so much for flowing with me today on this beautiful, beautiful day. And if you really liked this flow, go ahead and give it a like. Maybe share it to someone that you feel might need a good pick-me-up, a good fresh start to their day. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!